Why it works for him and not for everybody else? And they're good too, but why doesn't give him magic like this guy? Because he's touched, he's special.
Big at number
you have to
one
respect him for that, you know? I didn't put Big as number one. I just put them out there and somebody else put them in order. I put the names out there, somebody put them in order. I could never, it's just like fighting. I can never say who's the best ever all time in rap.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's one guy that could, it's like, listen, Jay-Z could be doing a 20-year run of nothing but hits, right? And then one guy could only have one hit and it could dominate anything. The whole 20 years or something. That's how hip hop is, and that's how fighting is. Well, a guy could be having reigns for 100 years. Then one guy could last for 1 year, but his one exciting year makes you never forget who he was. You know, he's like a burning comet. That little moment just makes him last forever.
Yeah.
There's some people out there, I don't even know why they exist like that. They don't even care about themselves. They don't care how they look, but they just magic when they do whatever they do, singing, dancing, rapping, whatever it is, shitting on themselves, acting, whatever it is. They're magic. You can't stop. You can't wait to see them the next time.
Mike, you ever did a top 10 fighters list?
Ooh, yeah, I think about it all the time. Who's the greatest fighter? And I would say, shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta think about the one that sometimes you look at him, then you look at him at his best, you go, woo. So it's like Pernell Wood, because we just lost him, he's fucking insane.
Absolutely.
Woo, and his best insane.
Right.
He's drunk and he beat the best fighter in the world. As a little kid, he was drunk and he had beat the fuck out of him. As a little kid, he was a great fighter. It's winning an Olympic World Championships, Pan Am Games, Olympic titles, and sometimes just drinking, beating all these guys, only 18, 17 years old, beating all these guys.
It's different.
Beating everybody. See, no one see that. They all just beating everybody. The kid beating everybody. Twice a day he fights, beat everybody. No one can touch him. Russia and Cuba and Poland. Well, you tell anybody on the planet, beating them all.
Amazing.
So it's hard for you to just always pick a number one.
Absolutely.
Day to day, maybe.
Yeah, it's just you take a guy like this. Take Sugar Ray Robinson. He had 40 fights, right? Mike Buffalo was talking about he had 40 fights, right? Then he fights Jake LaMotta, he loses. He beat Jake LaMotta the first fight, so the second fight he fights Jake LaMotta beat him, right? So he had these 40 and 1 now, right? So after that, he goes 85 and 0.
Maybe mad.
Yeah, I'm going 85 and 0. You know, some people be talking, I'm the greatest fighter in the world. You know, all respect to the floor. How about you did 50? Let me see you go 85, 90 in a row. Within a 5-year period, 4-year period. I'm talking about 4-year, 3-year.
It's insane.
What he fought 20-something years, he got 50 fights.
Right.
Ray Robinson fought 26 years, right? He got 208 fights. You gotta put that in perspective too. How often you gonna fight? I fought 15 times in 1 year. How often you gonna fight? That's how you sometimes like, you hear like a rapper, I don't know what they do, some singer might start fucking doing that fucking riff and singing. That's like a fight. Come on, bring it on. I'll fight you today, tomorrow, next week, next Tuesday. I'll fight you in your fucking living room with your family as officials. That's just how it goes.
Right.
The more you do it, the more you want it.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about
Awesome
Floyd?
fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see that.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. You know, Floyd is going through that, and you can see it. And I feel like you're like a mirror for him, and you can tell him what it's gonna be on the other end of that.
Means nothing. Means nothing to tell somebody.
You gotta feel the fire to know it's hot.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Sometimes we gotta listen. You gotta say, who the fuck am I? Really, who am I? It's really, I know I'm Mike, but who the really the fuck am I? You know what I mean? Who am I to think motherfuckers you think I'm the baddest nigga on the planet? Who am I to fucking to think that I deserve for some motherfucker to praise me and think I'm somebody great with my darkness? Why do I deserve it? Why don't I deserve to get on somebody's knees and kiss somebody else's ass, or else to help somebody else that needs to be helped? Why I want to hold all my money? Why don't I give it to somebody that needed more than me? I'm fucking champ. I'm Mike Tyson. Even when I'm broke, I'm special. Why don't I give that shit to these motherfuckers? That's just what it was. I thought when I was broke, I was finished. Nobody's gonna be around me no more. I'm not gonna get no more bitches. I'm nobody's gonna like, nobody's gonna respect me no more. And the less I had, the more I got. I just had money. I could give them something. I couldn't give them nothing. They just wanted money to take me. And then I realized it wasn't nothing. It wasn't the money. It was me.
Two people in the world, I say it all the time, those that are humble and those that are about to be. And that's a life lesson.
We're not people are, especially not men. Men are not meant to be humble. They're meant to be humbled. Humans are meant to be humbled. You're not gonna be born humble. You crazy? Why the fuck I gotta be humble? I don't have no shit. I need some fucking sneakers.
Life will learn you. Life will tell you why.
Yeah, it's gonna tell you.
Life will let you learn why now. Sometimes that's tough. Back to your question more, I was talking about this with in terms of rappers the other day. It's just sometimes it's tough. That's a tough lesson to learn for really wealthy people.
Yeah.
It just takes some time.
Yeah. Especially because thinking about Floyd, and he probably has more money than he knows what to do with. And he's not trying to kill himself with drugs or whatever else, at least from the outside view.
Right.
So then what is it that is going to lead a guy like that to an awakening?
Can I tell you something? I don't know. Nobody knows. Who the fuck are we to even
I
have
know.
some perception? I know. But
Or that people need to have an awakening. That's another idea.
I just know when I was champing stuff, I was lonely. All those people around me, I was lonely.
That's what I'm about to say. Say to Evan, you said he lives a drug-free life, but there's so many more drugs than drugs.
Yeah, love.
For sure.
There's so many
love
more.
for myself.
You know shit you were talking about. I think Floyd.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the attention. I'm watching that. That's the number one drug right now.
Yeah.
The way that Mike said he used to view money. Some of these people, without that attention, and you're just left with you now.
I never wanted money.
Yeah.
I never
And
wanted
perception.
money. I was so shallow. I wanted somebody to tell me I was somebody. I would give a girl a fucking a Benz, anything. She told me I was the greatest. I needed fucking security. I was nothing. I was a nobody that wanted to be a somebody. I'll give you all my money. Tell me I'm great. Tell me my dick is the biggest.
Yeah.
You just you never know how you're gonna respond. You don't know who you are.
Until you get there.
Yeah, why do I have this money? I ain't shit. My mother ain't shit. My father, I'm nobody. I never knew anybody that was shit. Why I got this shit? No, feel me? Why do I have this shit? How do you understand that, Joe? How come you're rapping? None of the boys are rapping from the block.
They trying to rap.
No. Why is it that way? Why you rapping, but they're not rapping though? They try to rap, but you're still rapping, even though you left, but they're not rapping. If you chose to still rap, you can still rap. How come they're not rapping? We sometimes we're ashamed of, this is what we're ashamed of. We're ashamed to say I'm the chosen one.
Well, I was just about to answer you and say God is just taking really great care of me my entire life.
How long did it take for you to get that, to say that?
Yeah.
How long did it
I
take
was out
you to say
there.
that?
I was out there.
We all so afraid to say, God chose me. I was the chosen one. I don't want to be the
I
chosen
tried my
one.
best to fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this shit. I don't want people coming up to me I don't know. Hey, what's up? Take that. I'm used to people coming. They come up to, they're gonna stick you up. I'm paranoid. So I'm getting people that fucking asking for autographs. Pulling out guns on people that's asking for autographs. Want a picture? I'm an animal. I don't know how to handle this shit.
How do you deal with Los Angeles?
He lives in Newport.
I live in Newport Beach. I did that before too. In the 80s when I first got married, I did the Los Angeles thing. That's why I didn't stay married long.
Even in that, Mike, you got to get to the point where you hurting someone that you love actually affects you now.
Right.
Well, it didn't affect me. You know what affected me? That I got busted. I was so I didn't give a fuck about them. I ain't scared about me.
Then.
Yeah. But now,
now that scream.
My friends tell me I'm a bad nigga too. My friends, my bitch, they tell me I'm a bad nigga too.
Right, the ego.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ego gets you into some shit.
When you ain't said a word.
Yeah, but that's what they think too. You can't tell somebody what's going on in their head. You can't tell somebody what's going on in their head.
Yeah, I don't think you could fully understand your father till your own kid is yelling at you.
I would love to spend a day in Mike Tyson's brain.
Oh man,
it would be.
I think I'm in it.
It would be like. I don't.
Welcome.
Do we take the toll?
This is the fucking
I think
circus.
there'll be a lot of fights. Don't say that about yourself. No, you don't deserve it. You're bad nigga. You're a good man, Mike. That's not true. You wasn't. You weren't enlightened when you did that. There's a lot of that going on. A lot of I'm sorry.
Mike, that's where all of my information in my life has come from.
I'm fucking sorry.
It's come from the
I'm
broken.
sorry.
It's
I'm
come
sorry.
from the demons.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Can I give them money? You think I can give the family money? I always think, are they fucking gonna say, get the fuck away from me? I want to buy myself in heaven sometimes. I wish I can give people money. I'm starting to make money now. I wish I can give it to somebody that I hurt before. Fuck. I was an animal,
but to some degree, it's
asshole.
not really your responsibility on how people forgive you.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Oh, I know.
That's true.
I know. But I'm just dealing with it. How do you deal with that? It's been done and you did it.
Yeah.
People are hurt for life because of you.
Yeah.
People are affected for the rest of their life because of your selfishness. Because you're selfish. You had to do it. You didn't even want it, but you had to do it. Why did you do it? You didn't even fucking want it.
Oh.
What?
Talking to him now, baby. Talking to him
Yeah, I
now,
don't know. You're
guys.
saying that this wasn't therapy.
It's
This is therapy
man.
for me.
No.
Therapy, dude.
Why you want to hurt somebody? You don't even want to hurt them. You just want to see them suffer.
Well, on that idea of being a chosen one, whatever that means, I think what that translates to is that you're a person willing to fully express the shit that's going on in here, out here. You know, I think a lot of people are really afraid and terrified of being themselves,
Absolutely,
of being
yeah.
seen as having any joy because nobody feels like they deserve to feel worthy or happy. I think it's a thing there's this thing in our culture where it's not really cool to be happy. It's not cool to be a positive person. Like, it's a cooler thing to be negative.
Yeah.
And that's all of that. Those are the sheep. You know, those are the people who are going about the fucking 9-to-5, miserable, depressed, popping the pills that their doctors prescribe, going to the job that they hate because they think that makes them fucking
Really think
upstanding
those are those
citizens.
people? I see some of those. That might be true. Then I see some people that do that, and they're the happiest, most positive people in the world. And they're happy, and, and then they go like this. I can get you a job at the fucking the farm, or at the fucking factory or something. They is positive.
That's different.
You know, we really can't put our fingers on people and why this and that, because then you see another person and they say, fuck, life is beautiful. I love the fucking factory that I'm working at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different mindset.
Matter of fact, let me get you a job there, Mike. No, serious. Let me get you a job.
Come?
They feel so good they got pulled there too. You know what I mean? They have a whole life there.
Right.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's the people who, you know, whatever, call them the chosen ones, call them, you know, the leaders of the tribe called humanity. You know, you're fucking putting, this shit is all spirit anyway. It's all coming from the universe and coming from the cosmos, and that's all being expressed out of you and through you.
But if you're not conscious with it, and
Well, most people aren't.
if you're not conscious of that stuff, it only works for a certain amount of time, then it stops working.
I don't think so.
You know, I think you have to be in grips
Well,
with it.
yeah,
you have to be in grips with
yes,
it.
if
And
you
all
don't
you
tap
can
into
tap
it.
into it.
Yeah.
Once you let it go and think it's going to stay there forever without working on meditating
yes.
about it and concentrate with it goes.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I think people see negativity spread so much faster than
It's so
positivity.
positive. It's so positive. Negativity comes across so positive.
Yeah.
It's for, you know what I mean? It feels good to be negative. It feels good to fight.
Yeah.
That's what we fought more than we fucked in history. Can you imagine that? And sometimes we fought the fuck. We conquered them.